Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today a very important video. FOMC meeting today. I'm going to show you what's going to be happening with Bitcoin short term, long term. I'm going to give you my target for the end of this bull market in the next or maybe the next few months if you're going to see a parabolic move incoming due to what's going to be happening today. But I'm going to explain to you more in details. I'm going to talk about alt season, altcoins, so much more. So give me a favor, grab a glass of wine, sit tight, enjoy the show because it's going to be full of kick-ass data. And of course, guys, this video is brought to you by our partner, Blofin, the best non-KYC exchange I utilize for all of my trades. Very good exchange. We are running right now, guys, a new promotion, 10% cashback up to $3,000 in futures bonus. We only got 10 people left, so hurry up. And if you trade with more than 100 million in volume, you're going to get an extra 10,000 USDT. This is completely insane. I did it last time, guys. I made basically they gave me free money. I got around, I think, $7,000 in profits. I kept my profits. So what are you waiting for, guys? Come and join. There is a link in the description. Right now, guys, $97,500 with BTC. And the question is, why is Bitcoin pumping this way? What's happening? Could be our target? And so much more. Bitcoin is pumping because of probably the anticipation of the FOMC, depending on what Jerome Powell is going to say. Of course, we're going to have you can see the US economic calendar. So the Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates. But at the same time, Bitcoin went up because there are some negotiation now happening with China in the United States with the tariffs. And that's why it just went up like 1%, 2%, whatever, probably even more. And also altcoins, guys, went crazy. But it was actually quite insane is the fact that, first of all, yesterday we gave a call on Solana. Solana, it was around 139 to 140. Then I decided to go around 142. I mean, this is the result, guys. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Everything written here, Andreas call, you can see calling here with Solana long. And then I say here, I'm going to go and anticipating the move to like around 142. You can see my results here, selling 50%, trading results as well, all coming this way. I'm still got the position open under 45%. But guys, look at the members here. Look at our members, our VIP members. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. Look at this. All done by themselves. We are a community that everybody's helping each other, placing trading calls. Not only me, so many professional traders. We have education section. We have altcoin trading ideas. We have anything you can think of. So, what are you waiting for? Altcoin season could be coming soon. The Bitcoin also could be topping soon. This is the right time to make lots of money. Come and join us. There is a link in the description with a trader here. Also, all our trading results. And I'm so proud of it because we really show all the results with full transparency every single time. I place the calls and I write whenever I place a call my results here. Everything screenshotted, documented. But now let's go back into BTC and let's analyze the point of the situation. The reason why, of course, BTC is pumping, FOMC meeting, but also very important, this, guys. Right now, guys, the Federal Reserve, instead of doing QE, they started to buy again and probably establishing what we call a ghost quantitative easing. They already pumped liquidity with $20 billion. And if this is going to continue, then, of course, risk assets are going to go continue high. Now, what is going to be the expectation for today? 95.5% chance that we're not going to see any rate cuts. However, that's not important. And I'm going to explain to you why. What is going to be very important, guys, is the fact that the Fed might hint of a possible rate cut for the next meeting, as well as the end of quantitative easing. Remember, we had a GDP report coming 2 weeks ago at minus 0.3%. The economy is weakening. They cannot deny that anymore. So I guess we have to see what Jerome Powell is going to say. Today, I want to give you like a little bit of a bullish scenario, bearish scenario, so you understand exactly what to look for and how things could actually go in the next few months or so. Now, this is actually a model which I developed recently and shows you that Bitcoin could be in what we call a channel. Again, this is not financial advice. Don't take me as a financial advisor. Consult before you want to invest in anything. I'm just showing you the raw data with no opinions or anything. But you can see that right now BTC looks like it's into like what we call a channel, like an upward channel coming to this way. And of course, if we're going to be able to break all-time high from this point around 107 to $108,000, then the next level that I could be thinking BTC could go to is going to be at the extension of Fibonacci. Extension of Fibonacci is a very important tool that we can utilize to understand tops and bottoms. And you can see that if I'm going to calculate the extension of Fibonacci from the local top to the local bottom from this point here, brings me around $134,000. Let me know in the comment if you think that Bitcoin could actually go to $134,000. Second of all, the intersection with the channel, you can see that we have a channel here, the channel here with $134,000 is going to come for August 2025. And the third thing, which is actually very, very important, you can see that we had a pump from here around 2024 in September. We went up like that, like in a parabolic fashion. Then we went down again. So it's funny because if I'm going to go and then calculate this part here, I'm going to go and calculate, for example, here, and then put it up to here, is giving me exactly the target of this upper channel. So if history is going to be repeating itself, then this could be the target for, I don't know, maybe the end of the cycle. Very difficult to say. Again, I'm not saying right now that, we're going to go there right now 100%, but I'm saying that if the Fed is going to cut rates, they're going to start QE, Trump is going to resolve his issue, and then Bitcoin can break this all-time high here, that's what I'm looking at my next target, around $130,000 to $135,000. But of course, what you still need to be careful, remember, is that if the Fed is going to be hawkish tonight or is going to say some bullshit, what could be happening is that you can see the way you can calculate is to have a look at what we call the Fibonacci retracement. Because again, here, guys, we are still in a downtrend. You can see that basically we broke this level. We are trying now to climb back up again. Be very careful with market makers. Market makers are basically designed to, what they do, they try to confuse you, to basically, take some liquidity out, pump or dump the market. So be very careful with this, because what you can see from this point, right, is that the next level we can see Bitcoin, it could be going up to, it's going to be at the 0.786 Fibonacci. And what is going to be the risk is that at this point here, it could be probably going up this way, have a rejection down to this area around 88 to 90K. And then we need to see if this is going to be an ABC, and then we're going to go down one more time, and then we start the proper movement, or I'm going to do something like that, and then up again. It's very difficult to say, but like I always said, 50-50 at the moment. I'm in cash 50%, invested 50%. Are we going to drop again? Big drop. I'm going to buy more. If not, I'm happy. So that's going to be the thing. Now, short term, also want to show you what is actually, in my view, short term, so you have also a good understanding of the situation. So you can see that, and it's quite clear, people can't deny that BTC is in like into a, it was in a potential channel. So the channel basically started from this point here. It was connecting from like all of this, and then it was going this way. So right now, if I'm gonna go, sorry, I made a mistake. If I'm gonna go from here, you can see that we are now basically at the verge of this channel. So the question I'm asking myself right now is that, is this just like a retest, and this is going to happen? We're gonna go and basically form like a sort of like a head and shoulder, and then we're gonna go down after, or are we gonna be able to break it, continue, and go to our next target, which is sitting right now, as I showed you before, at around $102,000. So that's basically what we are waiting for. And the question you should ask yourself is, if you are a trader, if you are like also like a long-term investor, like what are you doing right now? Are you, because I can tell you that if you're shorting right now, there is a risk that BTC is going to go up here. If you're longing right now, there is a risk it's going to go down. That's why I'm saying that's where you have to be. It's here, guys, because we do analysis every single bloody day on Bitcoin altcoins. We had calls from our pro members and everybody. If you're not here, look at one of my pro member guys, Jeremy, 442% in a day. Crazy. So that's what we've got to think about right now. You need to think about a plan where you're going to go short, you're going to go longer, but right now you're basically in the middle. So be very careful when it comes to this. Now, guys, let's talk about now Ethereum, ETH, again, I'm going to give you a bullish scenario, opium scenario, and also going to give you other scenarios like, what could be happening as well. I don't know what's happening right now with my ETH. Everything seems to go out again, but I'm going to go and open a new page. Okay, Ethereum doesn't want to work today. Here we go. With our beautiful Ethereum channel. So, Ethereum from a macro point of view. If Bitcoin is going to go, let's say, to $135,000, that's what I'm going to be looking for ETH. I don't believe that ETH it's over. I think it's not even getting started, to be honest. Hasn't done anything as yet. And that's what I can think right now. What we need to do is going to be super important, is to be able to break this diagonal resistance. We're going to be able to go, let's say, above this area, break above here. Once you're going to see a confirmation of a candle who broken above here for, let's say, 1 to 2 days, then I can see we're going to go, first of all, to a previous all-time high and then to a new all-time high. What is going to be the target for a new all-time high? And now you probably think I'm crazy, but to me, the target for the new all-time high is around 7,500 for one Ethereum. Is it going to go there? I have no idea. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what the charts are telling me right now. I can even go, for example, on the monthly chart and analyze to see where it. Guys, this is totally crazy. If somebody tells me right now, okay, no, Ethereum is over, is gone. Well, from a fundamental point of view, Ethereum is probably I would say probably the best altcoin on the planet. And looking at this, I would say that look at the stochastic RSI, guys. We're completely destroyed here. So once we're gonna get like a potential crossover here on the RSI, look how much room do we have to go higher. It's insane. Like we have so much room to go and really put like a parabolic move up to here. Okay, maybe it's not gonna be happening today, tomorrow, but ETH, in my opinion, looks very, very good. Now, this is the bullish scenario. The bearish scenario, what you have to be careful. I'm gonna show you right now what we need to see right now is the following. So if Bitcoin is going to go, let's say, to $135,000, then what I'm basically going to be looking at, I probably could believe that Ethereum could retrace up to $3,100 to $3,200. So probably it's going to go and retrace up to this level over here of the Fibonacci retracement. As I told you before, we broken this very important line here. So basically, what we need to be careful right now is going to be a pump up to here and then a dump again, or are we going to see more continuation to the upside? That's why. So the scenario is going to be either we're going to go down here like that and then higher, or we're going to go and continue higher. Solana, even before, I don't know, guys, what's happening right now with my trading view, but I'm just going to fix it. Oh, here we go. That's the reason why. I think this is probably this gap finder that I opened recently. But Solana as well, I'm going to go on the daily chart and show you a little bit better what's going on right now. As I told you yesterday, the Solana could have been forming an inverted head and shoulder. Right now, is this the right shoulder forming right now, or are we going to see after today's FOMC meeting another drop going down to here, form the right shoulder in a better fashion, and then to go high? I still told you that, in my opinion, the target for Solana looks more of a, I would say, if I'm going to go and calculate the head from here and then put it this way, brings me around $220. And very similar to what I said to with Bitcoin. I said before turning bullish again on Solana and say, oh, we're going to go to a new all-time high, we had to break again this level. Very similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now like, doing this, and we broke the very important structure. So if it's going to be able to go, let's say, above $103,000, it's going to be above here, then I can say that the uptrend is going to continue. So very similar to Solana, sorry. Once you're going to go to this point, if it's going to be able to go and flip 230, 240, then of course we could be seeing more continuation. And Solana, guys, is not any different in terms of my TA. To me, this looks like a massive, massive cup and handle. I don't believe Solana it's over. I could be totally wrong, so don't take this one as a financial advice. But again, Solana, if I had to guess, again, I love to utilize my Fibonacci extension that I believe that we could be able to go to $400 to $445. I'm sorry, but to all the haters saying that, oh yeah, it's altcoin season is not going to happen, I tend to disagree, and I really believe that we're going to see a big explosion. I'm not expecting probably Solana to go to $1,200. Maybe not. Maybe in between this area, but I'm going to show you in a second why altcoins could be doing very, very well. Next one, I want to show you guys total crypto, total free market cap as well. Let's probably analyze here at the moment. We can see where we are right now. I mean, total free, guys. Look at the stochastic RSI almost forming a potential crossover from here, showing as well, exhibiting this inverted head and shoulder. Is this the shoulder which is showing right now, or is it going to go more down just to have another one bigger shoulder? Once you're going to be able to break this neckline, then I can really see us to go higher from here. As I showed you before with the fib retracement, I will say that the first target is going to be around $960 billion to like even $1 trillion. And of course, if I had to give you as well a bullish scenario for a total free market cap, you let me know in the comment. What do you think is this? Is this like a huge cup and handle? Is an inverted head and shoulder? I don't know. To me, it looks like this. To me, it really looks that basically this and something like that. I can't really be bearish right now. Or as I said before, in the worst case scenario, what I could be seeing is probably going to be a retracement up to this area. As I told you before, we have broken this important level of support. So test is $1 trillion, then probably another C wave coming like this, and then probably like that. And again, the height of usually what I do, I calculate the height of this, almost like a cup and handle, put it this way, and it's going to give me a target of roughly $1.8 to $1.9 trillion. So, of course, if you're going to go that high, altcoins are going to be totally insane. That's what I can see right now. Next one, I want to show you guys DXY, very important, DXY dollar currency index as well. You can see that we had a little bit of a correction yesterday. I was thinking about a pump up to 102, 103, which, of course, if the Fed is not going to cut interest rates, is going to happen. But right now, things have changed a little bit. The DXY shows like that we could be forming right now a potential bear flag. So it's going to have a bear flag. Let's say the Fed is going to cut rates tonight. I mean, we could be seeing another drop like that. If the Fed is going to cut rates tonight, I really think that we're going to see a big pump to the upside, really, really big pump. But again, this is probably could be a bear flag, or it could be like something like that, a bit of a retracement, and then down again. So again, DXY is almost going to my targets on the monthly chart. I want to show you, which is quite cool. I drew this on like a long time ago, and is actually following very, very well. You can see that what I was doing is to calculate, from here, and then we had also had a channel coming from this way on the monthly chart. I'm gonna go and put it this way. Let me just fix it a little bit like that, and then like this. So basically, what is this is telling me is that once we're gonna go and probably finish this movement, you can see that we did this, and then look at the precision. You're gonna see one line here and put it this way. Is probably telling me that by around August, which is the same time as Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high, August, September, DXY should be bottoming down. You can see as well that if you take this one as a retest, from this area, is giving me around August, September, the DXY to top down, and then of course, if you're gonna see a recession or something, I can see like a deflationary bust. I don't know how you want to call it. I can see DXY to go up again. That's probably what the expectation. So also I want to show you something very, very cool. This is one of my charts as well from the USDT Dominance. I drew this one long time ago, and the accuracy is something else. So I drew this one around 2024 in August, saying that basically the USDT Dominance was actually following exactly what happened in when was this one, in 2021, and we had a bottom with the USDT Dominance around this point here. So if you're gonna go and see the same fractal, the same pattern, is telling you that in August, September, they're gonna have the bottom of the USDT Dominance, meaning that risk assets are going to go higher. So I don't know. You take this information, with a pinch of salt, but this is quite cool, I must say. Now, let's talk about alt season as well, guys. Then a bit of the stock market, and then we're done for today. But alt season, so wow, look at this. Bitcoin dominance 65.24%. I think we are ready, guys. I think we are ready to probably go. If BTC, like if the Fed cuts rates today or soon is going to announce QE, maybe we can see BTC going to like over 120, 130K. Bitcoin dominance to shoot up here, and then we're going to start the downfall. And when I can see the correction with BTC, maybe from 130 to like 115, whatever, and then this one goes down, I think altcoins are going to go absolutely ballistic. And again, no financial advice. You can think what you want about if you're going to see alt season or not. But to me, this looks pretty cool. And as I showed you before, here we go. So if you're going to go up to this area, first target is going to be 63%, then 58 and 54, and then the Fibonacci golden pocket down to 0.618. We can also see the EMA. The EMA is all giving us a target, target around 55%. So altcoins should be doing very, very well. And the last one, guys, the stock market, S&P 500 as well. We had a rejection from this point. As I told you before, we went up to 5,690. Then we had a rejection. So the question is, what's going to be happening? I want to show you something quite cool, to be honest, is that you can see all the liquidation sitting around here. So there's so many people shorting from this point. There's like open liquidity heat map. Lots of people shorting in amongst institutions, and if those people are going to get liquidated, boom, then it can go way, way higher. If really this is going to go up like that, I'm sorry, I think it's going to be the biggest bear trap I think that probably I saw in my life. But again, I like to be, how do I say, level-headed. So I don't want to go with the hype. I just want to tell you, how things are. So again, guys, stochastic RSI on the 2-week has crossed bullish right now here. So now we need to understand is that similar to Bitcoin, similar to Ethereum, similar to every other possible coin that we lost this level. Okay, so we basically went and had a rebound from here. We lost this level. So the question is, are we going to go and pump up to here and then have another drop and then like that, or is going to be able to go higher? That's $1 million question. So I must say, guys, exciting times ahead with the VIP. We are ready. And of course, guys, join us because we are, look at this, we rise so much, helping each other. So many traders. I want to show you, for example, what is it? I can't even count anymore. But, War Citizen, just, buy, shorting, longing, I don't know. You name it. I want to show you one of my new guys. Callum came probably like 4 weeks ago, shorting Vera 120% in a day. I don't even know what to tell you. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. So super excited. Let's see what's going to be happening today. Please don't get destroyed here. It's going to be very volatile, so be careful to trade. But otherwise, I wish you an amazing day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.